Well, for the past 6 months or so, I think I've been probably, banging the drum about the insider sell to buy ratio. And so this is just top executives in corporate America. We can look at all of their trading in aggregate. And you see, I just create a simple sell to buy ratio. And this is something actually my friend Asif Surya does the best work in this regard. His website is insidearbitrage.com. On a weekly basis, he puts out kind of like the best, the most interesting selling and buying that's going on. But he also puts out those aggregate figures, so you can see what was the sell to buy ratio for this week. To me, it's not as interesting on a weekly time frame, but if you look at what's the 12-month sell to buy ratio, how much selling have we seen over the last 12 months versus the buying? And this is something that has been quantified and demonstrated to be actually one of the best methods of forecasting the economy and earnings and stock prices over 18-month to 2-year time frame. So basically right now what we see is the highest 12-month sell to buy ratio that we've seen in the past decade. It's essentially on par with the level we saw in late 2021. And that when insider selling relative to buying became so extreme, it was actually a really good signal that corporate America was saying in aggregate, the general message was that earnings are likely to disappoint and stock prices probably follow over the next 12 months. That's what we got in 2022. So the fact that insiders are sending kind of the same exact message today that they were sending in 2021 is something that people should pay very close attention to. That you have the top executives, and when I say top executives, I mean a lot of this selling is driven by these big tech stocks. So Jeff Bezos sold $13 billion worth of Amazon stock last year. Jensen Huang at Nvidia sold more stock than he's ever sold before by a long shot. Nvidia shares. We saw a lot of selling in MicroStrategy. So a lot of these are the most popular kind of momentum stocks in the market that are seeing the biggest insider selling. But it doesn't really, I think so that gives you some kind of color as to, what's driving it. But the general message is that insiders in aggregate are saying that earnings and the economy are likely to disappoint this year. And I think that's probably as good a message as any, that it's time to be, careful with forecasting earnings and stock prices in the year ahead.